Welcome to this short informational video on the critical elements of credit instruction at Portland Community College. When we talk about credit instruction, we are referring to the number of hours students are engaged with lecture, labs, homework, and other course activities throughout an academic term. The number of credits assigned to the course dictate the number of hours students are required to be engaged with learning activities. Whether you're a new faculty member or looking for a refresher, understanding how course credit is defined and calculated at PCC is essential for delivering a consistent and equitable learning experience for our students. At PCC, course credit is based on the standard guidelines outlined in the PCC Faculty Handbook. Specifically, PCC follows the federal definition of a credit hour. This ensures that all courses, no matter the modality, meet consistent expectations across disciplines and programs. Let's break it down. At PCC, 1-credit courses are required to have 30 engagement hours. For 2-credit courses, 60 engagement hours. For 3 credits, 90 engagement hours. And for 4 credits, 120 hours of student engagement. As we have seen, what students do to meet engagement hours depends on the modality of the course. For courses that meet face-to-face or have regularly scheduled online meetings, key elements of credit instruction include in-class or equivalent hours. Each credit hour corresponds to 1 hour of in-class or virtual meeting instruction per week for a standard 10 to 12-week term. Out-of-class work. For each hour of in-class or equivalent instruction, students are expected to spend 2 hours on out-of-class work. This includes assignments, readings, research, and preparation for assessments. For online courses without scheduled meetings, the key element of student engagement is called instructional equivalency. Instructional equivalency replaces direct class time, encompassing activities such as recorded lectures, discussion boards, and interactive modules. For a 3-credit, fully asynchronous course, learners will be expected to participate in 3 hours of instructional equivalency, plus an additional 6 hours of coursework, for a total of 9 hours of engagement per week in a 10-week term. For other modalities, the engagement hours are the same, but how they are met is more nuanced. Keep watching to learn how. Let's illustrate this with a couple of examples. In our first example, a 4-credit science lab course would be required to provide 12 hours of engagement per week over a 10-week term. The distribution of work might include 3 hours of lecture, either in-person or remote, 3 hours of in-person lab, and 6 hours of homework per week for a total of 12 hours of engagement. Finally, we have a 2-credit course that is offered online with scheduled meetings. The course meets for 2 hours per week over Zoom, which means students will need to engage in an additional 4 hours per week with other course materials. This engagement could come from video, readings, practice activities, discussion boards, taking quizzes, or completing assignments. For more detailed information, refer to the following resources: the Faculty Handbook section on credit guidelines, PCC's official credit hour policy found in the Academic Standards and Practices Handbook. Additionally, feel free to consult with your department chair or instructional dean for guidance tailored to your specific course. Thank you for your commitment to maintaining the integrity of our credit hour policies and supporting student success. Together, we uphold the high standards that make PCC a leader in community college education.